The making of a leader. Some say leaders are born. Some say leaders are made. A few say leaders are products of situations. Others say the one with luck becomes a leader. What do you say? I believe leaders are self-made. Do you agree? To understand the making of a leader, one should understand what leadership is and who a leader is. Leadership is a function and a role that one performs. It is not a personality trait or an inborn quality or the effect of a situation. It is something that anyone can learn and develop to any degree of proficiency. It's a struggle. It's a journey. It's an uncertain and a challenging role. You may be a leader today, but that doesn't mean you will be one forever. So then, what is leadership? Who is a leader? It doesn't mean you head the most profitable business. It doesn't mean you command hundreds of people. It doesn't mean you are at the helm of a political, social, or religious organization. It means you are willing to serve. This is a choice we need to make before we aspire to become a leader. Titles don't make one a leader. Being born in an aristocratic family will not make anyone a leader. Luck or fate or destiny can't make one a leader. For that matter, no one can make you a leader. It only requires a heart to serve, a hand to help. In my book, Salt and Light, A Leader on a Pilgrimage, I reflect briefly on these 4 views of leadership. Many people believe that leaders are born. They say leadership qualities are hereditary and come from birth. People cannot be taught to become a leader, though they can be trained to sharpen their leadership skills like the way an artisan chisels a statue. The statue is already there, hidden in the rock. You just chisel away the unwanted parts. The propagators of this view give the examples of royal families to justify their theory. From the moment of their birth, some are marked to subjugation and others for command, says Aristotle, a proponent of this view. There are people who believe that leaders are made, not born. They hold that anyone can be trained, coached, or mentored to become a leader. It is a skill that can be learned. Organizations promote people to leadership roles. Politicians are made leaders even without winning an election. Nepotism is at the highest when people are made leaders. Of course, with training, they excel in what they are trained and get perplexed if they face situations that were not part of their training curriculum. I have heard a few management gurus say that the leaders are products of situations. There are leaders who became leaders accidentally. They were products of circumstances. They happened to be in the right place at the right time. Situations forced them to wear the leadership robe. There are heads of businesses, leaders of countries, religious organizations, and political parties who were the beneficiaries of situations that had a leadership vacuum. The danger with these type of leadership is that the situations keep changing while the robe doesn't change. Soon the leader becomes misfit in the robe and the followers look for someone else to fit into the robe. Some are strong believers of luck and fate. They say fate makes a leader. You might have the best skills, might be born in a royal family, might have the best of situations, and yet you don't become a leader because the fate doesn't smile on you. Fate makes some of the unknowns to become great leaders from nowhere. Fate influences everyone. People may call it as fate or luck or divine blessing. Some are destined to be leaders, and that's fate. But they forget the fact that we make our own destiny. Luck favors the one who makes efforts. Leaders are self-made. I believe strongly that this is the best way to become a leader. Leadership is a choice one makes. One may have innumerable talents to become a born leader. One may demonstrate the highest receptivity to learn leadership skills from others. One may find oneself at the right place, at the right time, and at the right situation to become a leader. But the most successful leader is one who decides to make himself a leader through continuous learning and continuous experimentation to improve himself rather than to prove himself. As a result, he becomes agile, flexible, teachable, and changeable. He lives according to the signs of the times. He leads by examples. A self-made leader leads with trust and lives by values not on some hereditary traits or favorable situations or the mandate of the well-wishers. Have you seen self-made leaders? Just look around. There are many in your family, in your society, and among your friends who choose to become a leader. As I said earlier, a self-made leader is a servant, not a master. He is the true leader. Being born into a leadership family, being thrown into a leadership situation, or being pushed into a leadership curriculum, one will not become a leader. All true leaders are self-made.